One of the best functions I've found with LinkedIn is the ability to actually add people via groups. And this is why you want to join as many groups as possible and find people that are in your niche. And the reason being is that there is a function, a small little button buried deep within each of these groups when you sign up, that you can turn on or turn off, that allows people to send you direct correspondence. And most people do not turn them off. So in fact, I'm a member of about 50 groups here, as you see. And I'm going to go search people, and let's say I want to find someone who is an IT manager, and I'm going to look in Calgary. So basically what I do is I'm going to look up in their title, IT manager, and I want to look at their current. I'm going to look up based on my postal code, which will be close enough for the rest of Calgary here. And I hit search, and I come up with 506 people that are currently in a position where they're in a senior manager of an IT position, or at least that's what it says according to their titles. So this is a great way to find them. Now, the other thing what you want to do, though, is in order to reach out to them, you can send them an introduction or get introduced. You can add them to your network, but typically when you do that, you have to know them or know of them before you do that sort of stuff. The way you really want to go at this is just basically what I find when you're in groups here, just click on this groups tab down here, and what it'll do is it'll sort people that are in groups that you're members of, and you can actually find out who these people are and send them a direct message based on the group that they're in. So the shared group that we have here, let's just say I want to go after this person here. I take a look at, hit that arrow, and it tells me we're in Linking Calgary together. So what I want to do is I just want to reach out to this person. I will go add to my network, and then what I do is I use the group function here. And it says, you know, right here, I'm not going to send it to this guy, but obviously if you want to do something, you'd say, hey, we could have similar backgrounds and work in similar fields. Always like to get to know new people in our industry and who have a very similar background to me. Hopefully you can connect with me on LinkedIn. Now you have to do that in under 300 characters, but you get the gist of it. Is just basically put together a decent message that goes out. Don't use the I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn, because that's just hokey and it's canned. Just put something out there that just says, hey, would like to connect with you, saw your background, thought it'd be interesting, we have similar backgrounds. And that's how you use the groups to connect with way more people in LinkedIn. Now, one of the things you do want to do when you actually send stuff out and connect people that way is every few weeks, go back in here and you'll see outstanding invitations. What you want to do is just click on that, and you'll see the sent invitations. You see a lot of the times people have accepted them. Let's see if I can find one where someone hasn't accepted it. Jennifer Blair, who's a friend of mine from IBM, she has not accepted mine yet. What I can do is I can just delete that, and it clears out the amount of people that actually are in my connections on LinkedIn. And the reason you want to do that too is if you have way too many people on LinkedIn that you're connected to, LinkedIn will shut you down and stop allowing you to actually go and get people and add people in there. So hopefully you find that information useful. Utilizing groups by joining a group and then getting to the right people within the groups really broadens your horizon and expands your ability to connect with people via LinkedIn.